There's something truly groundbreaking circulating in the camera community right now. And if you've been keeping an eye on industry rumors, this one's going to excite you. The next big release from Sony, believed to be the highly anticipated Sony A7V, is shaping up to be one of the most disruptive camera launches in recent memory. Based on the most credible information gathered so far, this could be a complete game changer for photographers, filmmakers, vloggers, and hybrid creators around the globe. This isn't a minor update or a predictable refresh, it seems to be a bold leap forward that might redefine the standards for mirrorless cameras. Whether you're an experienced professional, a growing content creator, or simply a photography enthusiast searching for the ideal full-frame camera, this new addition could potentially shift your upgrade plans this year in a big way. Let's dive into why the Sony A7V is not just another addition to the lineup, but could very well become one of the best hybrid cameras available in its class, especially if it lands around the expected price point under $3,000. For years, the A7 series has stood at the core of Sony's mirrorless success, with models like the A7 III and A7 IV dominating the market. Now, the upcoming version looks set to push those boundaries even further. Reports suggest the A7V will come equipped with the newly developed 44-megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor. That's a substantial leap from the previous generation's 33MP sensor, although it isn't expected to feature a stacked or global shutter sensor. The true standout is the upgraded image processor, which is rumored to handle an astonishing 20 frames per second in continuous shooting. To put that in context, this would double the burst speed of the A7 IV and bring it surprisingly close to the high-performance levels typically seen in Sony's Elite A9 series. Getting this kind of speed in a mid-range body is something very few expected. Even more impressive is the major advancement in autofocus. Sony seems to be fully leaning into artificial intelligence for next-generation subject detection and real-time tracking. This is expected to go far beyond just face and eye detection. The A7V is reportedly being engineered to track a wide variety of subjects like vehicles, birds, insects, and even fast, unpredictable objects. Imagine photographing a speeding car or a butterfly in mid-flight. The autofocus system won't just keep up. It's designed to predict the subject's movement with an intelligence that feels almost futuristic. This isn't just quick focusing anymore, it's predictive, proactive, and deeply AI-driven. On the video side, the A7V is also expected to make a huge splash. If the latest leaks are accurate, this camera will offer full-frame 4K video at an impressive 120 frames per second without introducing any crop. That's huge. Being able to use the entire sensor while recording ultra-smooth slow-motion footage is something content creators, vloggers, and filmmakers will immediately appreciate. Additionally, creators will likely have access to 10-bit 4:2 internal recording, advanced picture profiles like S-Log3 and S-Cinetone, and potentially even HLG support. These are high-end features that until now have often been reserved for much more expensive cinema cameras. Sony seems to be strategically offering professional-grade capabilities at a much more accessible price, possibly positioning this camera as a true alternative to models like the FX3 at a fraction of the cost. Durability and usability are also seeing meaningful improvements. Reports suggest the A7V will feature a robust magnesium alloy frame, improved weather protection similar to Sony's flagship Alpha 1, and a high-resolution electronic viewfinder with an impressive 940 per million dots. Sony has also reportedly overhauled the camera's thermal design. Overheating has been a well-known issue for many mirrorless cameras during extended video recording sessions. However, early indications suggest the A7V could introduce more efficient heat management to minimize this problem significantly. Other expected features include dual memory card slots supporting both SD and CF Type A cards, full-size HDMI port for professional-grade video monitoring, USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 for faster data transfer, and tethered shooting potential, support for direct recording to external SSDs for long, high-quality video sessions. From the sound of it, Sony is listening carefully to the needs of both photographers and video creators who want a well-rounded, dependable tool. Ergonomics are also getting a noticeable upgrade. The grip is rumored to be deeper and more comfortable, button placements are expected to improve, and the fully articulating screen will likely make handheld shooting, vlogging, and low-angle filming more intuitive and flexible. What really makes this camera stand out, though, is the expected price range. Industry insiders are suggesting a launch price somewhere between $2,700 and $3,000, just a modest increase over the A7IV, but with a huge leap in features and performance. Let's recap the key rumored specifications. For MP full-frame sensor, 20 FPS continuous shooting guide powered predictive autofocus for K1 to OFPS video with full sensor width. 10-bit for 2222. Internal video recording stronger heat management to reduce overheating flag-up quality. Electronic viewfinder flee weather-sealed body flee articulating LCD touchscreen win. Compared to the competition like Canon's EOS R6 Mark II, Panasonic's S5 II, and Nikon's Z6 III, the upcoming Sony camera looks like it's ready to dominate its category. Interestingly, the feature set is so advanced that it may even attract creators who were considering more expensive cinema options, like Sony's FX3 or the Alpha One, potentially causing a shift in the entire market. Recent regulatory listings strongly indicate that the A7V has already cleared product registrations as of mid-2025, which often signals that the official release isn't far off. Multiple sources suggest that the official launch could take place around September or October 2025, with general availability expected in late 2025 or early 2026, depending on supply conditions. If you're interested in upgrading, now is a smart time to start budgeting, planning your pre-order strategy, consider selling your current gear before prices dip after the launch based on historical trends. Cameras like the A7 IV and even older cinema models may see price drops of up to 30% or more once the new model hits the shelves. So, should you wait for this new release? If you care about high-quality stills, advanced slow-motion video, next-generation autofocus, and dependable performance in a variety of shooting conditions, the upcoming Sony camera may very well be worth the wait. But be ready, Sony's high demand launches often sell out quickly, especially in the first wave of pre-orders. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth coverage as more information, hands-on reviews, and sample footage become available. This camera has the potential to shake up the full-frame mirrorless market in a big way, especially for creators looking for a true all-in-one solution.